Okay, this is going to be a comparison video on single flap jumbo and an XL jumbo. Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca. Thanks for stumbling onto the channel. This video was suggested by Corey K on this channel, and I'm tossing around the idea of selling my XL. I don't wear it. And this jumbo, the red one, is a single flap. And it was my very first Chanel that I ever purchased. So I don't think I could ever get rid of this one. So let's compare these two. We will do what fits in the bag. I'm going to have some things over here on the corner, and I'll put some things in each one of them. Let's see how they handle being filled. The measurements are the same. And we'll go over the chain length and stuff on these as well. Both of these are single flap. Back in 1996 when this was produced. This is a Series 4, 1996. And the red one is a Series 13 from 2010. Now, before we get into discussing both of these bags, if you're into luxury handbags, I do videos on dupes on handbags. If that is your vibe, if you like that kind of thing, you're in the right place. This is the channel for you to subscribe to. That subscribe button, I think, is on your right, your left. No, I think on your right, on your screen. Go ahead and hit that. Love to have you part of the family. Let's put you here. So I took some notes because I don't want to forget what I want to say on this video. I tend to really get into my videos and start talking about a bag and may miss some tips or things that I wanted to say about the bag. So I wrote 7 points down here for myself to not forget to mention. Where do I get my bags? Most of my bags come from eBay or Fashion File. Those two places get most of my money. I'm looking around the room, and Fashion File has gotten 5 of my bags, and it looks like 7 came from eBay. Now these are not no brand names, no designer names. These are actual Chanel handbags or vintage Hermes. Trying to learn how to pronounce that correctly. There's a lady on this YouTube channel, and she'll do every type of French house name and give you the variations of what Americans, how they say it, and none of us say it correctly. So, Hermes, Chanel. The N's pretty prominent when she says that. Okay, so this one came from eBay. And as a matter of fact, I have these free handbag trackers I'll list that down below. You can get these for free. You just have to put in your email to actually get to this on my business. And these are free. This is something that I came up with because I have so many handbags and I forget the year of the handbag, or where did I get that handbag? How much did I pay for that handbag? That type of thing. And did I make one for every handbag? I got Speedies, my Keep All, my Louis Vuitton Agenda. Okay, so this black XL eBay is super heavy. This is 24 karat gold, and this emblem is huge. It is very prominent. It's like in your face. Hello, I am here and I am Chanel. Big pocket on the back. Even this chain is substantial. So there was a video after I unboxed this. I did a video on different things regarding this bag, and I weighed it, and it was almost 3 pounds, 2.25, something like that on the weight without anything being inside of it. So this chain and this gold is substantial. It's a very heavy bag. It's not comfortable to have on your shoulder if you're shopping all day long. It's not comfortable. And if you put too much stuff in here, then it's really uncomfortable. But I like to shop eBay. You get that buyer's protection. It goes through an authenticity through eBay before it comes to your house. I'm here in America. I got a couple of ladies that are from other countries that watch this channel. Hello! And eBay here in America, this is sent to Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's a authenticity house there that they do all of that. And then you get cards. Now this one came with the intact sticker. It's already still intact down here. Sometimes these older bags, this bag is 30 years old. 30 years old. So sometimes these bags, putting your things in and out of them all the time, they will lose that sticker. This one still has it, and you can still read the sticker. It's not worn off. And it came with an authenticity card, which these are very rare to find on a bag that's from the 90s. So from 1996, this is very rare. But that was one of the things I was looking for when I went searching for this bag. And then when you buy from eBay, you get a little card that says, you know, here's your new bag. Congratulations about your purchase. And eBay's authenticity. And then they'll put on there what the bag was authorized, or authenticity, guarantee, Chanel, oh, the brand and the model, sorry. So I came with this. Now this is from 96. Yes, you can tell that it's got an indentation. I can send this to leather surgeons. I've mentioned that in the other previous videos. Leather Surgeons does wonderful jobs on these vintage bags. If you're not following Leather Surgeons on Instagram, they may even have YouTube. But I know for sure on Instagram, you will see them doing a before and after picture of what they do with their leather. Oh my gosh, amazing. Now I have 2 bags or 3 that I have sent to Leather Surgeons. I have sent them this small. This is the bag of the week, by the way. They've had this one. They've cleaned up this one. This is a medium large with silver. This one was not in good shape from eBay. Oh, and just a shout out to Leather Surgeons. they cleaned up this chocolate brown Birkin 35. This one I got from eBay was a mess. It was in really bad condition. The color, the handles, etc. And there's a whole video on this one on what it looks like, boxing it up to send it to leather surgeons, and then what leather surgeons did to it and how I unboxed it, and I couldn't even speak. It did not look like the same bag. So leather surgeons, love you guys. You guys are amazing. Okay, so this one came from eBay. And how much did I spend? Let me look at my little tracker thing. XL Chanel, black, lambskin. Yeah, 600 grams equals 2.25 pounds. This bag is heavy. And I purchased it for $3,050. The red one I got 9 years ago, and it came with this box. It has the ribbon, the cleaning cloth, the care booklet, camellia flowers, the whole thing. This one was a full purchase. Intact sticker, authenticity card, 100% everything came with this one. And that was from a lady on Instagram, Timeless Like Audrey. And it's the only one I bought that I currently still have that came from Instagram. I've purchased from Timeless Like Audrey twice, but the other bag was a Chanel Trendy Small in silver, which are very hard to find. They always are. Black lambskin with gold. And I bought that from Audrey, and Audrey's in Australia. So this came a long ways to get to me, but her whole team, I mean, it's a big store and they do a lot of volumes, and that's where that one came from. And I bought that one 9 years ago, and my tracker sheet says that I purchased $3,100. These are not $3,100 anymore. Not at all. As a matter of fact, in my notes here, it's down a little bit further, but do I think that these are worth the price that they have now? Absolutely not. There is no way any of these bags, in my opinion, or me, money out of my pocket, would I spend $5,000 up to $11,000. Well, yeah, I think they are $10,000, $11,000 in boutiques for a brand new one now. Not only are they completely different, leather's different nowadays, but I prefer vintage. And when you're going for vintage, you need to go through a reseller like eBay. What goes around comes around. The Real, Fashion File, Vista Collective. I should have written all those down. There's like 15 of them online. If you just Google where to buy pre-loved, depending on what country you're in, you're going to get a ton of different areas of where to buy this kind of stuff. So, but Corey K, is on this channel. Hello. And she asked if I could do a comparison video on the XL Jumbo and the single flap red, and show me wearing both of these. So I'm going to do some mod shots, and we're going to throw some goodies into both of these. Looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Everything that I have is vintage. Is vintage 10 years and older, or is vintage 20 years and older? I'm not 100%. If you know, write it down below. That'd be fantastic. This bag's from 2010. We are currently in 2026. I don't know when you're going to be watching this. A lot of my videos from 5 years ago still get a lot of views. So I'm currently filming this in 2026. So this bag is 16 years old. No, 26 years old. Right? 10 to 20 is 10. We're on 26. No, it's 16. 16 years. This one, easy math, 1996 to 2026 is 30 years old. Now this is worn. It shouldn't look like a brand spanking new bag. I would be worried if it did look like a completely new bag, because then that meant that it could have been fake. But the quilting is no longer really puffy. It's pretty flat. It still has the lambskin softness to it. It has a crease here. It's got the bubbling out here on the side. The leather could use some conditioning. I did send this pictures to leather surgeons when I got this, and I unboxed it, and I think for like $200 or $260. I don't remember. I'd have to look at old videos. I've had this bag 3 years. They would go inside and they would fix this crease. They would fix this bubbling. They take the chain all apart and they clean that all up. They give it a good condition. And then they would repaint that mark. Someone's keys, something over time has taken some of that color off. The garments still look really, really good. The latch looks amazing. The CC has some scratches, which that doesn't bother me. A bag that's 30 years old. I can get my fingerprints off that. Very difficult to see them unless you're right up on it. A little bit of wear on all four corners. I'll turn this light down. There's still a glare. And this bag's heavy. It is heavy. Okay, so I looked online to find out the measurements on the chain. So when the chain is doubled, it's 13 inches. So we will. This one has a padded pillow inside of it. Okay. I am 5'5", and I'm not wearing any shoes. I'm actually barefooted here in my room. Oh, come on now. Stay on my shoulder. I should be wearing shoulder pads, and then it would sit there better. This one is a 1/2 inch longer. So I'm going to say this one's 13.5, 13.5, and this one's 13, because it is hitting me just a 1/2 inch difference. $2010, $19.96. Then when these chains are not doubled, it's extremely long, very, very, very long bag. I don't wear my bags that are jumbos. I don't wear them this way. Man, I feel like I'm a Western ready to film a Western video or something. Okay, very, very long. I mean, this is almost hitting my knees. So this would not be comfortable to walk around. Plus, if you're hitting and this is rubbing, even if you had a trench coat, it was raining, and you wanted to protect your bag, you're not going to want this to rub on your clothes because you can get color transfer on the red one. Very long. So another way to wear the chain is you could, like the 19, Chanel 19 always has a chain hanging down. You can wear it like that and put it wherever you want. I tie mine with a ribbon on the inside. That's my preference. And where the chain leather is stitched, I try to keep that inside the bag. But I will tie that with a ribbon, throw this in the bag, and that way it stays the length that I want it. Actually, that's still too long. Love this red one. I love to carry it with just a small handle. That's my preference. So, you can wear it double, single, tie it with a ribbon, make it shorter. Because these are jumbos, they have a seam on the bottom. See how puffy that side is. Platinum, is that platinum? Platinum. Drawing blank. Is that how you say that? Silver hardware. 24 karat gold. Now, when you buy, let's just throw that anywhere. When you buy a Chanel bag, you want to wear them. I don't buy bags for investments. If I like it and the price is right, has everything that I have on my checklist for that bag, then I will get it. I'm not buying any bags for 2026. I have plans for my big birthday next year to do something, and I'm saving all of my money for, and later on I'll tell you what that is. but I'm not buying any bags. As a matter of fact, I may be selling this one to Fashion File. I emailed them with a bunch of pictures, and it's going to take them 4 to 5 days to get back to me on a quote for this one. And I'll see if it's worth it to sell this to Fashion File. I don't use it, and if I'm not using my bags, I get rid of them. Now there's bags that I've repurchased, and I could actually do a video on the bags I've repurchased. That might be a fun little video. That bags that I've missed and wish I hadn't gotten rid of. A few of them I've repurchased. And I don't know really what my favorite bag is. This one has sentimental value to me because first Chanel I ever bought. It's a single flap, which is my favorite instead of the doubles. And it came with the box, the full meal deal, everything. So that one has some memories. Big bags are coming back. I've noticed that there's a lot of videos and talks about mini bags are still a thing. I have never been into mini bags. The minis are not my thing. If I'm needing a small bag, just because we're going somewhere, I'll just use one of my Louis Vuitton small items, and that's it. But this is just for that occasion, that day. As a matter of fact, using this one right now for the week. This is a small, it's 8.5, and it's very tiny. It has my glasses, my keys, my coins, and then usually this cell phone that I'm filming on goes in here, and then that's it. That's all that goes in here. If you're looking to buy a vintage Chanel, whether it's from the 90s, this one is a series 2. This is from 1991 through 1994 is a series 2. This is a series 4 from 1996. So if you're looking to buy or you're interested in researching any Chanel that is vintage, I highly recommend shopping around. You shop eBay. You shop Fashion File, Real. What goes around comes around. Vista Collective. You just start shopping. Get an idea of what it comes with, the condition that it's in, and what they're selling it for. Keep a spreadsheet. Write things down on a piece of paper. Make notes on your phone, whatever you have to do. But you need to know how much it's coming with. Does it have the intact sticker? Is it coming with an authenticity card, dust bag, box? Does that stuff even matter to you? Does it need to be sent to leather surgeons? Is it in really bad condition? This one wasn't even hardly gray. I mean, a tan. It was gray when I got it. I knew this one was going to be sent to leather surgeons. It stunk. It was a mess. It had color transfer, but I won it on eBay for like $1,600. And then I spent a couple $100 sending it to leather surgeons and having them clean it up. This thing's amazing now. So there's a lot of things you need to consider if you're going to go pre-loved, vintage. How old do you want it? Look at videos because this is a very heavy bag. It's not something that you're going to be able to carry to and from work every day. Go shopping at the mall. It's heavy. You're not going to put all your stuff in here. Oh, I was going to show you everything it fits too. Okay, quickly before we go. Both of these bags are the same size. So I have a makeup bag. I'll throw that. I have a mini pochette. I'll throw that in there. I got a full-size wallet, a long one. Throw that back there. I got sunglasses. I'll throw that in there. You can call this sunglasses or your pill case, whatever you want to call it. I just grabbed a bunch of things to put in here. Car keys. If you had a small wallet, that would also fit in here. There's tons of stuff in here. And that makeup bag goes all the way to the top. Holds a ton. Now, I would never carry all this stuff in here. As I've said 4 or 5 times in this video, got to be careful what you put in here. It is heavy, heavy, heavy. This bag's heavy. But it does hold a bunch of stuff. Okay, that is it. Mod shots, comparison. What does it fit? What are the sizes of the chain? Different ways to wear this bag. What year are both of these bags? Where to get vintage bags? How much I paid for mine? Do I think they're worth it? Yes, obviously, because I have 5 vintage Chanels. I love Chanel bags. The older they are, and if they've been kept in very good condition, they're my favorite. They are my favorite. Love them, love them, love them. Thank you for watching, and thank you to Corey K. Thank you for suggesting a comparison on these two. I think they are worth it if you find one that is a good price and has everything that's on your list. I don't think that they're worth it going down to a boutique and going and buying a brand new one. That's my personal opinion. I don't think the quality of Chanel is worth that much money. If you can find one for $1,600 and send it to leather surgeons for a couple hundred to get it cleaned up, amazing. I think this one was $2,000. Maybe. This one came from Fashion File. eBay. And this one was from Instagram, the red one. Okay, I gotta go put the chains and put all this back. I don't like the chains to be sitting on the leather, so I have a way to get all of my bags stored. And I'll see you on another video. But hit that subscribe button. Here? No, over here. Love to have you, and I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about my process on vintage Chanel. See you later. Bye.